Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, I got a C.Scope CS660 here, and I'm just going to do a quick air test with this machine and show you guys what it can actually do. It's built okay, it's not very sensitive. It's a very good beginner's machine. Got this one for about £80, so didn't spend too much money on it, but it's a good beginner's machine. I'm going to show you guys how to adjust this. It's going to be a little bit difficult, so what I'll do is just talk you through it and then I'll ground balance it and get started. But basically what you need to do is switch it on with this knob here, okay, and when it's switched on you push the retune button here, and whilst holding that button down you basically turn this knob until you get a slight hum, then you back it off a little bit. That's your threshold. Once you've done that, you release this button and that's it. You've basically auto-tuned the metal detector. The funny thing about it though is you have your discrimination here, and every time you're going to adjust your discrimination you need to push this down and turn this at the same time. So I'm not too happy with that. I mean, it would have been nice if you could just turn this without having to push that down, but that's what the book says. I don't know how good the discrimination function is on this machine, but we'll do a test in a minute and see how we get on. Okay, so let's just adjust this and we'll set it up for some air tests on some UK coins. Okay, so I've ground balanced it. I've got it up on a wooden stand here on some flooring, and we're going to do an air test. As I said, this machine isn't all that sensitive, so don't expect too much from it, but it's a good beginner's metal detector, maybe for children or for a friend if they want to come out with your metal detecting. It's a motionless metal detector, which means that you don't have to keep moving it for it to detect. So I could come along like this and notice that the metal detector gets louder. When you get to the middle of the coil, it's really loud. So it's really easy to pinpoint. That's with a 1p piece. This machine runs at, I believe, 17 kilohertz. Let's see. So we've got the the 1p. That's 5p. 5 inches, shall I say. 6 inches. I would say the 1p comes in at 5 inches. I'm not going to leave it there, as this metal detector will keep on sensing the 1p piece. I've got a 2p piece here, and I'm going to try that now. You could definitely hear it at 4p. You can hear it on 5 inches. Let's see, 6 inches. Okay, 7 inches. There's no change at 7 inches. So with a 2p piece, I would say about 6 inches and no more. And I could just about hear it. I'm not sure if I'll dig it up or not if I was on the beach. I'm going to try a 5p piece now and see how we get on. I've got a 5p piece here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 5p piece. You can get it at 3 inches, 4 inches. You could just about hear it at 4.5 inches and not much more. Okay, gonna try a 10p piece now. I'll say about 5.5 inches on a 10p piece. 20p piece. 5 inches. £50 piece now. I would say 6 inches with a 50p piece. Got a £1 piece, a £1 coin, sorry. That's 5 inches on a £1 coin. Okay, so as you can see, this isn't a very sensitive metal detector, but it's good for a beginner. It's kind of noisy if you ask me. If I turn that down a little bit, like that, I don't know if that's going to affect the sensitivity. Let's go back with the 2p piece and see how we get on. You can just hear it around 5. It's not very sensitive. I'm gonna try and do some tests with some discrimination now and see how we get on. Okay, so what I've done, I've got a screw here, a metal screw, and a £1 piece here. And what I'm going to do is gradually bring the pound closer to the screw here to see if we can make this screw mask this £1 with the discrimination, and that would really show us how good this metal detector is. So you can see, you can hear the pound, you can't hear the screw. Okay, so I'm going to bring that pound a little bit closer to the screw. We can still hear the beep. Let's bring the screw a little bit closer. It's pretty good. Look, the screw is right near the pound, within an inch. It's discriminating the screw with the pound. That's brilliant. Okay, let me just I'm gonna put my card here. Okay, okay. The screw is 1 inch away from the pound. Okay. You can see that it's still sensing the pound. I'm going to put the screw right near the pound. It's still sensing it, so it's actually cut the iron out and it's still sensing the pound. Let me put the screw above the pound and see if that's going to cover the pound. It's still picking it up. That's brilliant. So that's really good. Okay, and just to prove to you that it's picking up the pound and not the screw, I'm going to leave the screw here and I'm going to move the pound away. It's not picking it up. It's not picking it up. Okay, let's see if the same thing works with a 2p piece. So I've got the 2p piece here and I've got the piece of iron here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches away from a 2p piece. It's picking up the 2p piece. No iron. Let's bring the iron a little bit closer. So it's 1, 2, 3 inches away from a 2p piece. It's picking that up. Let's put it above it now. See if it's blanked it out. pretty good. It gets the 2p piece from under a screw, and this is a 6mm in diameter bolt, and it's probably just over an inch long, so it's a thick old piece of iron as well, and it's discriminating that iron from the coin, so that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna do a real good test here now. I've got a 5p piece. Let's just see if it picks it up. Okay, you can see it picks up the 5p piece. Now let's put the piece of iron above the 5p piece and see how we get on. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's managed to pick up the 5p piece even with the iron bolt on top of it, so that's pretty good. Okay, that's the screw on its own, the bolt on its own, and as you can see, it's not picking it up. I'm gonna put the 5p piece beside it again. It's brilliant. So in terms of discrimination, the C.Scope CS660 does a good job. So it might not be sensitive, it might not go too deep, but I reckon in a trashy area, in a park or on the beach, this would be really good. If only it had a little bit more depth, but who knows, maybe in the soil or in the sand it might even be better. Anyone who's got this machine could maybe put up a comment and tell me what you think. So I hope you enjoyed this little assessment, this air test that I've done, and the little test that I've done with the discrimination. So thanks for watching.